Terrified Floridians in
All right, apparently this is recording.
to abandon their homes.
Let's see if this works.
Ordered to abandon their homes.
While I'm talking to you, the video should be recording while I go to, you know,
the storm is going to
on-screen other sources.
That's all there is to it. If you stay
should be picking up on video.
So won't your children.
Aha, we got this. Let's go ahead and play a second to this here.
Backslide, also known as the moonwalk, and so they go out of their way to devise everything they do based on the law of reversal. And taking a look here at the music group Crisscross, and you see their...
Alright, so you should still be able to hear me. I'm actually watching other videos at the same time while I'm trying to make this one. I'm basically just trying to test the equipment because I've got some ideas that I'm coming out with for a new channel called I Filter Bullshit. IFBS is kind of the name I'm running with, trying to get the equipment to work. So let's see how it does. If I can go through here, can you still hear me? I don't know, but let's go over here. Let's pull up a new tab, see if you see what I'm looking at. Let's say
why collapse the dollar?
NASA, flat Earth. Let's just pull random topics out, see what we get. See if you can still hear me. You can probably still hear my TV. You can go ahead and like, yeah, that's Richie from Boston back there. Big fan of his. Live NASA satellite, search live NASA satellite, yada yada yada, yada yada. I just want to see if I can make my screen do the same thing on a video that they do on my favorite channels. I could pick any of these. I talk shit about any of them. I don't know. Let's pick that one. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Random channel archive. Whoa, that's badass. There you go. I'll bring that up.
The Earth is flat is one of the few things that you can ever know for sure in life.
We all were created from stars. Everything is star stuff. This pizza, this cheese, this pepperoni is stars.
When you spin pizza dough, it's kind of flat.
That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Man, that's fucking awesome. Alright. We'll go ahead and pause on that one, dude. That's badass. Alright, now I'm going to hit stop and see if it gives me the option to save this file and figure out where it's going so I can plan my next step. Satan, peace, duality, fucking eyeballs, do this, do whatever, dude. My whole idea is that there's a strange duality. You can't read this, but it's basically FE, flat earth, globe, Jesus, Satan, huge dualities. There's a big aspect of things going on right now that is hugely duality based. Everywhere between mainstream and your YouTube conspiracy truth seeker videos and all that kind of shit. There is a duality going on that is just really hitting very hard. And both sides are trying to fight. But, however, that back there, the entire time I was growing up, was what the Christians are doing now. Or what, now all of a sudden, dude, Satan is fucking horribly bad. Christianity is right. Yet when I was growing up as a LaVeyan Satanist, Satan was us breaking away from the slavery of Christianity, and now today it's completely the opposite. Trying to figure this one out. It's confusing the shit out of me. I mean, I got Anton there, I got 666, I've got ICP, Juggalo Family, which was basically a modern day hippie movement. You know, it's like, I wouldn't have done all of this. There's Baphomet, my own goddamn symbol. You know, hell, I got my son's name in symbols on the wall over there. Let's see if I can figure out how you can see it. Anyway, even before he was born, it's back there in the corner, dude. I've got ancient ruins above his name, and that was a date he was supposed to be born, but he didn't get born. He got born early because that had to be a C-section. But, you know, I got devil stars, as they say now, dude. I got, you know, seagulls of Baphomet. I devoted my life to this, but I've always been a nice guy, more of a science inclusive type of individual. And now this flat earth has come out. Now it's taking away from science, but it's using science, and I am now a follower of flat earth. I now hate a lot of the science that I was taught. I now hate NASA. I think they're liars. I mean, there's just a whole lot of shit going on. Mandela effect. Completely changed perspective of everything. So how the hell do we know it's true? CERN's fucking with shit, fucking with dimensions, fucking with particles, opening things in and out. How do we know anything that we actually know is true? Is God true? Is Satan true? Is Jesus true? Is science true? Is, thought process is true? I found a documentary in 1983, and this professor said, this are the things that you need to do to change the society to whatever you want it to be. Number one, you need to demoralize all values. Demoralize all values that they currently hold. See, I'm trying to choose my words correctly, because the one that really throws, has come out is the whole gay, lesbian, transgender as being promoted big time. I lived in Montrose in Houston, Texas. Huge gay, community, shit like that. I had a roommate. She was a tranny going through the transition. I ain't never had not one problem. Used to go to the gay rights parades every year. Used to go to the Montrose parades every year. And they all kind of intermingle and shit. Just, you got art and then this other thing. I even worked at an S&M leather shop creating devices for people with shit that was sexually way to hell out there, and fucking, it was a good time. It was fun. But it's not something I wanted mainstream. That's the whole point. It was supposed to be underground. Just like LaVeyan Satanism and shit. But then we got shows like Death Clock, and it was funny that even the one episode of Death Clock where like Murderface was trying to find religion, so he went to Christian church, he went to Satanic church, and then finally he just like, all religion is a bunch of boring bullshit. Does anybody know where a good bar is? Funny as hell. A lot of the shit that I thought was innocent, heavy metal, my first album as a kid, my first 2 cassettes was Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil, and then the soundtrack to the show, The Monkees. Innocent fun. But now all of a sudden, this is the symbol. No, these are Luciferians that are our Illuminati and our mainstream government and these pedophiles and like all this other like bullshit. They're Luciferians. They're not Satanist people. Get the shit right. Not a LaVeyan Satanist, which, I'm pretty sure LaVey and the church was involved in all of this, but he states directly, which I will bring up in another video because I didn't think I was going to go this long. I was just doing this to test this. So, but while I'm rambling, might as well get some of it on here and then I can maybe crop it down and do something with it. The second stage is destabilization. Destabilization of your society. Throwing out dualities to the fact that people do not know what is real and what is not. News is real. No, it's fake. YouTube's real. No, it's fake. Christianity's real. No, it's fake. Satanism is real. No, it's fake. The dualities of things, when you're pushed on two sides, get to a point. I think this is a lot to do with the Mandela effect and CERN, because things that we knew here in the last 5 years have actually flipped the script. So the definitions, the logos, and the things that we had already decided this is how I believe, those aren't our beliefs anymore. It's not what we believe at all anymore. Now, everything that we were fighting against is what we were saying to begin with, but with different logos. You got to look for the confusion, people. You got to look for the confusion. Destabilization. You got to look for the confusion. The third, you create crisis. And we've all seen the crisis actors. We've all seen the fake Columbine shit. We've all seen that car run over or running through the crowd in New York and all this shit. But you see the people like stuntmen that know how to lay back on it and like flip over the car the right way. Not a drop of blood. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's injured. You see as the guy runs out, if you actually look from the photo, there's a cameraman taking fucking pictures as the dude runs by, and then the next day, that's the picture you see on all mainstream fucking, like, they all have the same picture. Associated Press, yada yada, whatever. Everybody gets the shit the same way. I watch all this shit on a daily fucking basis just to see how many things I see the same, how many things are different, and, where the correlations build. I do this every morning. It's just something I do. I kind of watch it throughout the day because I like to spot bullshit. I love spotting bullshit, and that's why for people who love to spot bullshit, this is an exciting time. I just need to figure out how this equipment works a little better. All right. Number 4. Normalization. New World Order, fucknuts. The New World Order. Bringing normalization to a chaos. To a chaotic worldview, world limited, world everything. They want to bring it down to one. This is what you think. This is how it is. Look where we made our mistakes here, 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 and here. Jesus ain't real. Satan ain't real. This ain't real, dude. Gays, lesbians are all right. Straight people, you're running out of fucking time. We got too many people on the planet anyway. We need to cut you back to about 500,000. Which is where they want the entire population of the planet. Think about that. Think about it nice and hard. I remember when I was a kid, I was thirsty. I'd go drink out of the hose. If I was thirsty, I'd turn on the faucet. The water was clean. Well, it seemed clean. But that little bitty payment we made a month to the electric company, which included water and waste services and things like that, that was water. It was so cheap, nobody cared. Now, you're paying almost $2 for a liter of water. $3 if you get a gallon. Shit, water and milk and gas prices all seem to fluctuate around the same price. They all keep moving, but they're all a necessity. Watch the prices in your area between water, milk, and gas. Gasoline for your vehicle. That is a necessity. You have to have water and milk. You have to have it. I'm going to hit stop right now just because I want to see how this works out so I can make a better video in the future. I just want to see if this program is doing what I want it to. So, I love you all. Be good to each other. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. You don't want to get singled out. Keep your mouth shut. If you don't care, then please keep your mouth open and promote anything that you see that's not what you've been taught. Promote anything that you see that is not the status norm. Well, we're supposed to think this way, but I see this shit where it's counterintuitive to what I feel right here. And I don't care who your higher power is. Dionysus, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Satan, Pan, blah, blah, blah. The giant frog from Africa. There is some truth and stability in anything that humans choose and like, okay, this is my path. As long as it's not a path of destruction, anger, or violence, there's bits and pieces in there that it's a true path. Look at monks. They spend their time meditating to reach this nirvana, but then they spend the rest of their time fighting skills. Duality, people. Duality. Trying to remember the goddamn thing, dude. There we go. That was my exit. Namaste. Namaste is basically either a greeting or a departure. I see the Creator in your eyes. I can see the Creator in my own eyes right now. To all of you, namaste.